Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. All right, so got a trade. Ish Smith and KCP are headed to Denver for Monte Morris and Will Barton. This is an interesting trade because first thing that came into mind for me was Will Barton. He's finally leaving Denver after all these years. He's been with Denver his entire career. He's had a really good career there. Injury issues have kind of robbed him of what his potential has been, but I thought he was a Denver lifer. I did not see them moving him at all. He fits into pretty much any situation. So I'm somewhat shocked. Somewhat. And Monte Morris is a player I always liked on Denver as well. I don't think Denver got better here. I don't. I like KCP. You know, he's an NBA champion with my Lakers. He's going to be an excellent acquisition to what they do, but I don't think he's an upgrade from those two players. I don't. Well, Monte Morris and KCP do different things, but I think Will Barton's a little bit more versatile of a player. Probably not as reliable in terms of injuries, but he's a better player than KCP overall. But you know, Denver's trying to bring championship caliber experience to their team. That's what I think they're doing and bringing KCP to the mold. Ish Smith is a player I've always said if you give him a bigger role, he can go crazy. So I know he's going to give them good play in spurts. But I just don't think Denver got better here. I think the Wizards got the two better players in the deal. So I don't know. I don't know what Denver's vision is. This is one of those situations where you just wonder if this is a new regime move or something like that. Something like that may be going on. But ultimately, I think the Wizards, if you're looking at their situation, I think they're just trying to upgrade wherever they can. Maybe they thought that they didn't want to pay KCP and Ish Smith. Maybe they thought they could upgrade Monte Morris. Like I said, those are two better players in my opinion. Will Barton is somebody you could step into a role and have him be a big player that can give you multiple things. So I like him in a Swiss Army knife type of role for a team that has really no identity right now, to be honest with you. I look at that Washington Wizards team: Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, Kispert, Achimura. Like, they have pieces, but I'm just not really sure if those pieces necessarily come together to make sense just yet. Bradley Beal has to be shipped out. In my opinion, you have to make a commitment to his timeline. If you're not going to bring him stuff that wins now, you have to ship him out. Now, maybe that's what they're thinking. Bring in Will Barton, bring in Monte Morris. Maybe they consider that win now. But to be honest with you, it's not. I mean, it's KCP. It's just as much win now. So I don't know if that would really come into play at all. But to be honest with you, I really am not clear on what either of these teams really have in mind in regards to making a trade like this. The salaries pretty much don't match, so I think a pick is probably going to be added to this trade as well, head in one direction or another. But yeah, I'm just not really certain what's the deal there. I looked at the contracts, and the contracts are, one of those contracts is a 3-year contract, the other 3 are a 2-year contract. I believe that's how that goes. I think it was Will Barton's contract's a 3, the other are 2, ranging around $8 million, something like that. So they're not horrible contracts all the way around, really. They're just average for the most part. You expect them to play up those contracts. So I just think this is just like maybe this is like a system move. Maybe Denver believes that KCP and Ish Smith are better for what it is they're trying to do for their system. Catch and shoot. KCP's a hell of a defender. But look at Will Barton's a hell of a defender too. KCP's a hell of a shooter. Maybe you look at him as somebody who can help you more so with catch and shoot situations. But the thing about KCP is he runs really hot and really cold. So they're going to find out that, yeah, he's going to do a lot of great things for you. He's really athletic in the open court, connects very well, finishes well. So he's a consummate pro, but sometimes he just runs cold, So you just have to weather that storm with him. And in the end, he helps you out. So that's kind of how it goes with KCP. We've seen really, really good KCP as Laker fans, and we've seen really, really bad KCP. And we had him for a good, 4 or 5 years, so we know him well. So that's why I can give you that insight particularly. But all in all, I just look at this trade and say, I'm not in love with it either way. I don't think either team really did nothing special. I think they swapped contracts. Maybe the pick is the incentive, which I think is going to be added to this. Maybe that's the incentive to make it the move if you're one of the teams. But these are good players going back and forth. I just don't know what they do for either team. It's just like, okay, you take my role players, I take your role players. I don't know. Not a move I would be quick to make if I were in either position, to be honest with you. I like those players for the teams they were on, more so than the teams that they landed on, to be completely honest with you. So, yeah. So whatever. It's a C trade if you ask me. BDF 44. Thank y'all for watching.